So out of season love is, what do you do when you're in a relationship and it is somebody that you truly love with all your heart, and it's been this perfect paradise, where things have been great. Doesn't mean they've not been rocky at times. When things have been stable, when you've created a life, when you've even sat down and done dreaming and looked at the future, and you're heading down sailing towards a direction together, where no matter what you've challenged with, you've been able to prevail. No matter what's been thrown with you, you've been able to overcome. It's never, ever, ever become something that you couldn't prevail or make it through. This is your life. This is what you're about. This is what you put your whole heart in, and this is what you believe in. It's that relationship. But what happens when the perfect storm comes? That means a storm where it's not just heavy winds or heavy rain. A storm where it's not just a tornado or a hurricane. A storm where it's all of those happening all at once. What happens when it hits you? What happens when it hits your home? Okay, this is truly, to me, what I think many couples go through. This is truly where I feel many couples find themselves, but don't know what to do, because the devastation, the collateral damage is so huge and so big. Okay, this is really truly where people don't know how to come back together, how to even assess, how to even be able to look at what is now laying in front of them in a million pieces, and even have the belief that they can restore, they can rebuild, or they can even have a life together again, because everything that they called home, their relationship of home, was truly devastated by a storm that they didn't even know they were going to hit, or even one that they knew that was coming, but there was no way to be able to get out of its path. This reminds me of all of the people that, as they saw the perfect storm, Storm Laura, 110 to 150 miles per hour coming to their homeland, what could they do? Most people try to call relatives and say, hey, can we stay with you? We need to get out of harm's way. Some people didn't have any places to go, and they knew that they needed to anchor down. They needed to try to put boards up on their windows, or even those homes that maybe had a shelter, they needed to go and be secure. They needed to protect themselves, but Hurricane Laura was coming. There was nothing you could do. Nothing could stop it. Nothing could prevent it. Nothing could control it. And even though you knew that storm was coming, because you saw the things that were happening, you knew what was being built, you truly hoped that once it hit your home, once it really hit your relationship, that it would lose power, it would lose speed, it would lose wind, to the point that when it got to your home, maybe there would be damage, but your home, your relationship would survive. This is what this reminds me of right now when it comes to being in a relationship that is no longer in season, when things are great, when things are hot. And then all of a sudden you wake up one day and something has hit your home, and now it is completely shattered. You have the roof torn off. What do you do? What do you do in a real raw relationship where you've been with someone for a while, or you've given your whole heart to someone? You've decided to build your future, your dreams, and even your steps to align with a life with this person. What do you do when devastation, whether it's trust, whether it's something that's happened where now there's been adultery, or it's something that's happened where now there's different things that have happened in your relationship that now just has affected and altered the whole entire look of the relationship, or even things that are just so devastating that you don't even know how you can prevail. What do you do when the perfect storm, all things, comes into your relationship and leaves it in total destruction?
Hey,
Superheroes, it's TA, your entrepreneur coach. So excited you were able to join me again today for another episode of Unleashing the Superhero Within for Victory. Now make sure you like the video and share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button so that you do not miss another episode. And I look forward to seeing you again real soon.